I can't believe I actually did it. I quit my job. Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Really short and sharp video today. I just wanted to give you kind of like a massive life update because it will impact you in hopefully a positive way as well. Being a content creator is now my full-time job. In case you didn't know, I actually had a job in financial advice as well. I was an operations manager and I've worked in that industry for the last 5 to 6 years. So everything I've done on my social media, Instagram, TikTok and YouTube so far was kind of my side hustle. But as you might imagine, all of that on top of actually looking after these plants left me very, very busy over the last specifically 2 years since I've had my YouTube channel. And I was just getting to a point where it was just a little bit too much. I just didn't have any time to look after myself, do the things that I want to do, like go to the gym, make sure I get enough sleep, socialize with my friends, go out, enjoy the beach and so on. At some stage it was really just working at my corporate job during the day, and then after work I just switched the laptops around and then I start editing and doing my social media stuff. Apart from Tim every now and then helping me out filming, I do everything myself for my content. I film, I edit, I do all of my brand management and so on. I mean, I have kind of been looking potentially for some sort of management or representation, but I feel like specifically in that space that I'm in around plants, I haven't really seen all too much promising leads, if that makes sense. So yeah, it was definitely a bit of a leap of faith to say goodbye to my corporate job, but I just reached a point where I felt really overwhelmed and I needed to climb back a little bit of time for myself as a person. And I really didn't want this to be the end of my content creation journey. So I had to choose, which one do I keep? Do I keep my stable corporate job or do I go with my passion project, which is this channel? And I have chosen to go with the channel. Now this is not a financially driven decision. Financially driven decision would be to keep both, right? Like nothing beats 2 incomes, but it's unrealistic. There's things that are more important than money, and that is time. Right? Yeah, I mean, I've been playing with these thoughts for a long time, and sorry, this is not a rehearsed little speech. This is really just me saying it as my brain produces these sort of thoughts. So yeah, it was definitely something I have been thinking about and contemplating for a long time now. But I was kind of just waiting for like a sign, a trigger, the universe telling me which way I should go. Either like me really hating my job or YouTube going really, really well. Now, neither happened, to be honest. And then I realized I don't need to hate my job to move on, right? If I'm not passionate about it, if I don't love it, and I have an alternative, why wouldn't I go for the alternative? I really didn't mind my corporate job, and specifically the people. I really liked the people that I worked with, but I wasn't passionate about it. I wasn't necessarily seeing any future in it. I didn't see myself, I didn't have any goals in that industry anymore. I didn't really want to grow and do something different and prove myself, and you know, I just felt really like, yeah, let's just do this for the rest of my life. It's comfortable, it's nice, I know everybody, they know me, we get along. And that was kind of, yeah, not good enough. I want more than comfortable. I want excitement. That's what life is worth living for, right? I think YouTube will come with ups and downs, and worst case scenario, if it doesn't work out, then at least I tried, and I can look back and be proud of the decision that I made and the risk that I took, and at the very least I'll have clarity, and I know that at least I tried to make something out of this opportunity. I mean, I worked so hard for the last 4 years to establish a footprint online. worked really like extra hard over the last 2 years with my YouTube channel, which obviously made the content production part so much more intense. So I'm proud of what I achieved, and I want to see where I can take it and see if I can take it to the next level. Now, talking about the next level, I do want to branch out of just doing plants as well. Now, this channel is definitely going to be focused on plants, and hopefully the content is just improving because I've got more time to produce the content. But there's more to life than just plants. So I have also made a decision to make a second YouTube channel that is focused on everything else that I enjoy in life. So it's going to be a little bit more like lifestyle. I don't know yet. I don't know what my lifestyle is going to be like, but I feel like that second channel is going to give me the creative freedom to create the content that I want to create without just constantly being pushed in that niche of no, stick to moss poles. You know, there's only so much I can do with moss poles and talk about moss poles. And I love moss poles, don't get me wrong. I love my indoor jungle, I love my garden, I love my greenhouse. But now that I'm doing this full time, you know, I've got to make sure I diversify my content enough so that it stays interesting for all of us. The second channel is, for now, called More SPG because, well, you're going to get to see more SPG. More plants, more Sydney, and more Guy. So more about me. And yeah, I'll link it in the description, and I would obviously really appreciate if you subscribe and watch my videos on there. But at the same time, if you just came here for plants, then maybe this is not the channel for you to follow. I do not want to be pushed in a corner with that new channel. I want to explore anything that I want to explore in the realm of content creation. So if you don't want to be on that journey with me, that is totally fine. I'm more than happy to see you on this main channel. Hopefully still twice a week. I'm trying to keep uploading every Tuesday and Thursday as I have been over the last 2-ish years. Now, I also want to use this as an opportunity to say thank you to you. This would not be possible without you. If it wasn't for my viewers on YouTube viewing my videos, I would not be privileged enough to make that step and really turn my passion into hopefully my career. As a creator in Australia, opportunities are fairly limited. I cannot monetize Instagram, I cannot monetize TikTok, and this is where the majority of my audience is. YouTube really only accounts to about 25% of my audience, and unfortunately this is the only platform that I can monetize. Now, I know that I think especially in Australia, the whole monetization of content is quite controversial. I feel like a lot of times people feel like influencers shouldn't really deserve to be paid for creating content. Everybody just wants the content to be free, but people don't realize that it takes a lot of time to create this sort of content. So YouTube being the only platform to monetize on for me is really the only way for me to keep this business afloat and to continue this. If it wasn't for YouTube, I would probably just grow plants as a hobby, but wouldn't be creating any more content. And of course, being on YouTube in itself is worth nothing if there's nobody watching it. So you supporting me is so much more than just, oh my god, I'm hitting these sort of subscriber levels or something like that. You guys literally enable me to live the life that I want to live, to make my passion into a career. So I can't thank you enough for that, and I really hope you guys are going to support me on this next step in my life. And I can't wait to share more with you about all of this. I think this is really exciting. I hope you guys are excited about it too, because hopefully it will enable me to create better content for you, and we get to connect more often. But yeah, I think that's enough for today. Again, thank you so much for making this possible, and I can't wait to see what the future holds. Bye.